Hi, everyone. Let's talk about rubato, which is a very important way to create emotion in music. And it was first used in the Romantic era by composers who wanted to experience a lot of emotion. And so, a good way to get students to think about uh, bringing out the emotion in their pieces is to use a simple rubber band. So when we pull the rubber band, it's like we are stretching the tempo, and then it has to go back to its original form, or the student has to go back to the original tempo. And it might be a little bit of a rubato, it might be a larger rubato, but it is within personal taste and of course uh, the limits of what sounds good and what doesn't sound good as to how much rubato to use. Rubato is an Italian term. It comes, actually, rubato is from the Italian language. And the word is called rubare, which means to rob. And rubato means to rob a piece of its tempo and then bring it back to its normal tempo. So Chopin, of course, had a lot of rubato in his music. And here I'm going to play this Mazurka, Opus 67, number 3. This is in Succeeding with the Masters, Volume 2, which is the music of Schubert, Schumann, Tchaikovsky, and Chopin. In this book, as you know, there are practice strategies, pictures, musical characteristics of the eras, biographies, everything that the student needs to know about each era in depth. I'm first going to play this Mazurka completely straight, no changes in tempo. I had to take out some notes because I had a very nice clip going and I wanted to keep that steady tempo. All right, so now I'm going to add some rubato. So 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, 3. So you notice I slowed the tempo down from beat 3, 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2. And then I brought it back into the normal tempo on the first measure, and then I slowed it down at the end of the phrase. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, 3, 1, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And you notice I slowed it down again on the trill. And that way, 1, 2, the trill could be clear and it sounds nice in that beautiful melody. Da 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 dum da 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 da. So those trills in Chopin, we have to remember that they are part of the melodic line, so we don't want to disrupt the flow. And then going on 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So I pushed ahead, so you can think of stringendo, pushing ahead, and then I slowed down when I got to the high point of the phrase. 3, 1, 2, 3, and then here. So you'll notice I pushed ahead, da da da, took my time here, and then here I'll push ahead, and I'll take my time there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'm pretty much keeping the same tempo for 2 measures. Then Chopin writes double forte and poco ritardando. I know that I can certainly add a lot of rubato there. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then it goes into an odd tempo on the next section. be nice if I did not play a sharp in that one measure. 1, 2. So why not add a little rubato there? 1, 2. And it matches what Chopin wanted. He wanted a crescendo. So 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, 3.